You have probably seen the term BOI floating around recently, so let's dive into it. BOI filing, what is it and why do you need to do it? Let's start with BOI and what it means. BOI means beneficial ownership information, so BOI filing is beneficial ownership information filing, and it is a filing requirement for all registered businesses in the United States, all with a caveat because just like with anything else, there are exceptions which we'll talk about in a little bit. What the filing does is to collect identifying information for individuals who own or control a company, and the government has made this set this filing requirement because their goal is to make it more difficult for individuals to hide money in shell companies, engage in criminal activities like money laundering and drug trafficking and other illegal activities using businesses and weird, unclear ownership structures where those activities are going through companies and you're never really sure who owns what. So that is a goal for making this a requirement, and pretty much what it does is they want to be able to say for this registered business, this is the individual who is tied to it. So should there be something illegal happening with the business, they know who owns it, and it's clear to them what individual is tied to the business. For all businesses registered before January 1st, the deadline to file is December 31st, 2024. And that is because starting January, they're going to start assessing penalties. After January 2025, the rule is 30 days after registration for a business is active, this filing needs to happen. Otherwise, the business is going to be found in violation of this rule or of this requirement. And just to clarify, reporting of registered businesses include LLCs, it includes S corps, it definitely includes corporations. It does not include sole proprietorships because those are typically not registered businesses, and it does not include general partnerships because those are just pretty much sole proprietorships owned by multiple people. So if you own a business that has been registered in any state, unless they fall on the list of exempt organizations, that organization or that business needs to have a filing. You need to file a BOI report for that business or that organization. Now, there are no fees to file it with the government if you file it by yourself. They have the option to file it online, or you can get a PDF form, download it, fill it out, and send it in. Obviously, filing online will be better. They will prompt you to create a username and password, but there are no fees to file. Now, if you do hire someone to do it for you, that person will may charge fees for their services, but that fee is not going to the government. There is no fee to file this report. And there are penalties associated with not filing. There is a civil penalty of $591 per day as of 2024. And the civil penalty is subject to adjustment due to inflation. So in 2025, it might be a different amount, in 2026, a different amount, so on and so forth. But it is that amount per day of violation. So if the business is in violation for 30 days, it's 30 days times whatever the going rate for the penalty is in that year. There is also a possible criminal penalty that is a $10,000 fine and up to 2 years in prison. So they do have some steep penalties for not filing this report. And part of it might be because they've made it so easy for people to file. I have filed the report for my businesses and it did not take me 15 minutes to finish filling it out. As long as you have, your information, your name, your address, social security number, yada yada yada, then and also information about the business that might come from the articles of incorporation or the registration documents from when the business was registered with the state. As long as you have all the information ready, the report itself is pretty easy to file. Now, as I mentioned before, there are exceptions. These are all the exceptions from the website. And the link to the website will be in the description box. But it includes non-profit organizations, it includes businesses that are not active or officially inactive per the state. It includes public utility companies, banks, insurance companies, etc., etc. So you can take a look at the exceptions to see if your business fits in here. But after reviewing the exceptions, I think most small businesses are not going to be eligible for an exception to the filing rule. So, how to file? You go to the FinCEN website. Again, the link to their website will be in the description box below. You select file BOIR. If you do not have a username and ID, they will prompt you to create one and you can go ahead and fill out the form. Once again, the links for the information directly to the form, FAQ on the FinCEN website will be in the description box below. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or need any clarification, feel free to ask in the comments and let me know if there are any other topics you are interested in that you would like me to cover. Thank you.